Imagine opening Instagram and being stopped mid-scroll, not by noise, not by excess, but by a quiet confidence that feels real. A woman whose style doesn't shout, yet somehow speaks to millions. A face that looks like it belongs both on a runway and in everyday life. That is the kind of presence Andrea Celis has built online. Her journey is not just about fashion or photos. It's about patience, self-belief, and the courage to grow in public. If you love discovering the real stories behind today's most influential models and fashion creators, make sure you subscribe to Sweet Models World, where we bring you authentic, inspiring biographies that go beyond the surface. Andrea Celis is widely recognized as an Instagram fashion influencer and model whose rise reflects the modern digital era of modeling. Unlike traditional paths that required agency doors to open first, Andrea's journey began with personal expression. From her earliest days on social media, she treated Instagram not as a shortcut to fame, but as a visual diary. Her posts showed more than outfits. They captured moods, moments, and a growing sense of self. That authenticity quickly set her apart in a space often criticized for being overly polished and distant. What makes Andrea's story compelling is how grounded it feels. She did not wake up famous. She built her presence gradually, learning how to use light, angles, and styling to tell a story. Early followers noticed that her fashion sense balanced elegance with accessibility. She could wear a high-fashion look and still make it feel wearable, relatable, and human. This balance helped her attract a diverse audience: young fashion lovers, aspiring models, and everyday people searching for style inspiration that felt achievable. As her following grew, Andrea Celis became more intentional about her content. She understood that fashion influencing was not just about wearing clothes, but about communicating identity. Her feed began to reflect consistency in tone and color, while still evolving with trends. Rather than copying what was popular, she adapted trends to fit her personality. This ability to stay current without losing individuality became one of her strongest assets. Behind the curated images, Andrea's journey involved discipline. Maintaining relevance on Instagram requires constant effort, planning shoots, engaging with followers, negotiating brand collaborations, and staying mentally strong in an industry driven by comparison. Andrea approached this challenge with quiet resilience. She focused on progress rather than perfection, often sharing moments that felt genuine instead of overly staged. This honesty helped build trust with her audience, transforming followers into a community. Andrea Celis's modeling career expanded as brands began to recognize her influence. Fashion labels were drawn not only to her look, but also to her engagement. She didn't just post ads, she told stories around the products she worked with. Whether promoting fashion, lifestyle items, or beauty products, she remained selective, choosing collaborations that aligned with her image. This careful approach protected her credibility and strengthened her brand identity. What truly defines Andrea is her adaptability. Social media trends change fast, and many influencers struggle to evolve. Andrea embraced growth as part of the journey. She experimented with new styles, locations, and formats, from editorial style shoots to more relaxed, everyday fashion posts. Each shift felt natural rather than forced, showing that she understood both her audience and herself. Her presence also highlights a broader change in the modeling industry. Andrea Celis represents a generation of models who are not just faces, but creators, entrepreneurs, and storytellers. She controls her narrative, her image, and her partnerships. This independence allows her to grow at her own pace while remaining true to her values. For many aspiring models watching from afar, her journey sends a powerful message. You don't need permission to start. Andrea's influence extends beyond fashion. Through her consistency and work ethic, she demonstrates the importance of self-belief. The path she chose required confidence. Posting herself online invites both praise and criticism. Andrea learned to navigate this reality by focusing on her purpose rather than outside noise. Over time, This mindset became visible in her content, which radiates calm confidence rather than desperation for attention. Another defining aspect of Andrea Celis' biography is how she treats success. Instead of presenting an unrealistic, flawless life, she shows growth. Her audience sees evolution, not overnight transformation. This realistic portrayal resonates deeply in an era where many feel pressured to achieve instant results. Andrea's story reminds viewers that building something meaningful takes time, learning, and patience. As her platform grew, Andrea also became a reference point for fashion inspiration. Her style choices often blend minimalism with statement pieces, showing that confidence is the most important accessory. She demonstrates that fashion doesn't have to be complicated to be impactful. This approach makes her content timeless rather than trend-dependent, allowing her influence to last beyond short-lived viral moments. From a motivational perspective, Andrea Celis' journey is about ownership. She turned a personal passion into a professional path by staying consistent and intentional. She didn't rely solely on luck. She built skills, refined her image, and stayed committed even when growth was slow. That persistence is what eventually opened doors to modeling opportunities and brand recognition. Andrea's biography also reflects the power of self-branding. In a crowded digital space, she understood early on that clarity matters. She developed a recognizable aesthetic and voice, making it easy for people to remember her. This clarity helped her stand out without needing controversy or excess. Her growth shows that quiet confidence can be just as powerful as loud visibility. Today, Andrea Celis stands as an example of what modern modeling looks like: independent, digital-first, and deeply personal. She continues to inspire aspiring influencers and models who see themselves in her story. Her success proves that you don't have to fit into a single mold to thrive. Authenticity, consistency, and self-respect can be enough. As her journey continues, Andrea remains focused on evolution rather than arrival. She understands that influence is not a destination, but a responsibility. By staying true to herself and her audience, she continues to grow organically, one post at a time. Her story is still being written, but the foundation she has built speaks volumes about where dedication and belief can lead. If Andrea Celis' journey inspired you, and you enjoy deep, realistic stories about today's fashion influencers and models, don't forget to support Sweet Models World by liking, subscribing, and sharing this video. Here, we celebrate real growth, real stories, and the models shaping the future of fashion, one authentic step at a time.